And action! Hello everybody, welcome to the Geekheads podcast where we talk about everything film industry related. And today we are going to talk about movies that we hate now, but we loved as kids. Or at least we don't like anymore. Maybe hate is
a
strong word.
Yeah, strong word.
Yeah. Anyways, we both have 3 movies and reasons why we picked them. And that's pretty much it. So we just go to the first movies.
Yeah, and, I think we should. I don't know. Do we have any? No, we don't. Okay, let's go.
Number 3. I can
let's
go.
Number three. Let's go.
Yeah, my number 3 is Man of Steel.
Okay.
And I remember watching Man of Steel in movies. Actually, I think I remember you saying that you haven't seen this movie.
I have not seen Man of Steel.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any Superman movies. So.
Yeah, to me that's crazy. But then again, there's a lot of movies that I haven't seen that I should have probably seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching this when I was a kid, and when it came out, and I really enjoyed it. I was watching it in cinemas with my father. But then in like 1-2 years later, when I watched it again, it wasn't nearly as good as I thought it was. Actually, it was kind of disappointing. I didn't like the bad guy, the main villain. He was boring. The way he was the only one left alive didn't make any sense at the start. The whole intro of the movie didn't make sense in a lot of ways. And it all kind of happened way too fast to me to even process it. Really, actually, and honestly, I have like zero desire to watch it again, and that's pretty much my opinion to DCEU. Like nothing wrong with like I did like Wonder Woman. It was a decent movie, but I don't have desire to watch any of those movies again. Really, maybe that movie someday, but I don't know.
I don't know if I have seen any DCEU movies. I should probably Google a list and see what ones I have seen, but I think that's pretty none.
Yeah, well, there's not many, honestly. There's what I've seen. There is Man of Steel, then there is Wonder Woman, obviously Justice League, Batman versus Superman. Those I have seen. Then there is Aquaman 1, and that I haven't seen, and I don't have. I don't want to watch that for specific reasons, but we're not gonna get into that now. Yeah. Man of Steel is my first one. I really liked it when I watched it first time in the cinemas, and after that I felt like Superman is one of my favorites, and the movie was like one of my favorite movies. And then a little bit later on, I got a chance to watch it again, and I was so disappointed. So. Yeah, that's also because to your number 3.
Yeah, my number 3 is Batman and Robin, or basically the whole what Batman franchise is this? It's just so cheesy. I don't know. But I especially don't like this one, the Batman and Robin. It's the movie where there's a Mr. Freeze, there's Arnold, as playing Mr.
Yeah.
And then there's the I don't know the woman. I don't know the woman's even name who's acting Poison Ivy, and it's. I like this type of cheesy action movies when I was younger, but to be honest, I also liked movies like The Ring when I was around 8 years old. So I don't know.
Yeah, I actually didn't ever see this movie when I was a kid. I saw this later on, and well, that's why the first time I ever watched it, I was like, this is dumb, honestly. Like, sorry for everybody who liked this movie, but yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I like the Christian Bale Batmans, and then I love the Michael Keaton Batmans. How many he did? He did like 1 or 2. I don't remember anymore. But anyways, I like those ones. But yeah. George Clooney as Batman wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. Would have been Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know why they decided to pick him. Maybe he was just popular at the time. This movie got 3.8 star rating in IMDb.
And I can imagine the meta score is pretty shit also, but
Yeah, it's 28.
okay. But
So-
yeah. Who was a little like anybody who was a little kid? I don't know anybody who didn't like see an action movie where the good guy punches the bad guy in the face.
Yeah.
This is basic. I just feel these movies are just better version of those like original Batman TV series, episodes. It's just like
Yeah.
those made in the movies. Put a little more budget and that's it.
I remember liking the old Batman movie where the main villain was the Penguin.
Oh yeah.
Which was later on again that was a cheesy movie too, but I don't know, I still like that one much more than this one. I don't know, the Iceman never worked. I have never really cared about that villain anyways. The Poison Ivy, like I don't even remember if she had any importance to this movie at all.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's so long time ago.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't even seen this.
Were there,
Or played the Lego game. I don't know. The Lego games are from these movies, but
yeah, they are. I like the Lego games, but I don't remember much from it. Like I just remember.
I don't believe there's. I don't think there's any bad Lego games.
Yeah, honestly, no. Yeah,
but like these days when I have seen Dark Knight trilogy and like
yeah,
and honestly I can't even take a second of this movie seriously, like without bursting into laughter. I'm just laughing my ass off every time. Like I said, I just see this as the original Batman movies, or I mean Batman series. I don't know those, like TV series ones.
yeah.
But like I like to see Batman as serious thing, and I like my superhero movies kinda like these action superhero movies. I like them to be a bit more serious.
Yeah, me as well. Unless it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's like. But there's serious moments as well.
Yeah,
so
Guardians is a bit exception.
Yeah. Like they can be comedic, but I want them to have like a serious tone as well when it's needed. Like I think it seems like everybody liked the Thor Ragnarok, but for me I had a problem with that movie because
I had a problem with that
serious tones at all. It was like. Well, maybe a little bit, but I think it failed at that. Like, movie can be comedic, but it has to have those serious tones as well, in my opinion, to be a great movie. So,
yeah, exactly. I like the earlier MCU movies where there's like the Shield storyline with Captain America and stuff. Like the things are serious there, but when they there's the not Civil War, Winter Soldier, isn't that where the Shield and stuff broke up? And then there's only like Avengers and then there's like coming like Spider-Man comes in and Ant-Man comes in and there's like funny characters and Thor movies pick up and just I liked MCU a lot more when it was more like serious type of. They're like these new ones. I only like Guardians are good, but exactly they are not on Earth, which that's why I like them. And they don't feel they are connected in the same universe, except they are on Avenger movies. But that's the only place where they connect. But like Doctor Strange movies are probably Doctor Strange is probably the only movie that I like from.
Okay.
The same continuity after what is it, Winter Soldier.
Okay, I do like these like Spider-Man movies. I like, but obviously I'm a little
I don't
biased.
say they are bad, but if they're in I just feel when they're in the same continuity.
I get you. I have to agree in a sense. I think I would hope, especially the Spider-Man 3, to be a little bit more serious, and more. And have higher stakes than the first two, and like Thor movies too. I want them to be more serious than it was in Ragnarok.
I would like to have like Thor be super serious. Yeah, But now when Thor can take that like Odin's role when Odin is actually dead and be like this thoughtful leader, they might go a bit serious. But what Thor: Love and Thunder is just the title seems like another Taika Waititi movie. So I don't know who is directing that.
It's gonna be another Taika Waititi series.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Is it this Taika? Okay, then yeah.
But I'm just
okay, yeah.
And I don't mind that, but I hope that Taika Waititi will do a little bit better job in having more serious tone when it's needed. Like there was also dramatic scenes in Thor Ragnarok, but they didn't have the same impact than, for example, dramatic Thor scenes had in Avengers movies like Endgame or Infinity War. So I need to Taika Waititi. I hope he's gonna do a little bit better job at that point. Like I don't mind the comedic effects and the comedy itself, but I want there to be higher stakes, and I want there to be the dramatic scenes be a little bit more dramatic, so they could be like taken more seriously. So, but yeah.
But should we? That was a nice mid-talk.
Yeah, should we go to...
should we go to number 2s?
Yeah, number 2s. My number 2 is one that I think a lot of people can agree. Maybe if you're at least my age. But it's Home Alone 3 and 4. So the first one and the second one are classics. And movies that you like, usually people like, doesn't matter if they are kids or adults. And those movies I usually watch like every single Christmas, at least almost.
Yeah, they come out of TV every Christmas. I don't know. Well, they are themed Christmas movies, so
yeah,
but, I'm not surprised.
But the 3 and 4, I remember liking them a lot when I was kid. You know, because I didn't care about good storytelling. I didn't care about good acting, you know, or any of that. It was just kid beating robbers. And secret agents in these last couple of last 3 and 4, which made no sense. But anyways, you know, and I like the fact that he's just beating their asses with his own weird inventions, and I enjoyed that he had the little tricks and stuff. And it was a little bit more modern in this one. He had some random mini car, or what the heck you call those things, and he just, you know,
RC cars.
RC cars, and then
the fourth one was in he had like this like super tech house or something. I don't know. Why don't you just have a like what is it, alarm system on the house?
Yeah.
Just press alarm,
like smart alarm system.
I don't know.
Or something.
Maybe I don't remember the movie. I haven't seen it many years. Maybe there was like the robbers maybe took the system down or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But that's like, in kids' mind, you don't think about the other stuff. You don't think about how well they're acting or how it's directed or this how does the story make sense, or you don't care about that stuff. You just want to have fun, and it's fun to see a kid, you know, beating guys up, you know, with his crazy inventions and stuff, and you just want to be like him. And then now later on, you know, as grown up, or more grown up at least, when I know more about what makes a good movie and care about acting and good storytelling, you know, I kind of buck cringe to this Home Alone 3 and 4, which are clearly just half-assed like copies of the original 2, and just made because, well, the first 2 were successful, so let's just ride with that fame and try to get a little bit more money out of that series. It's kind of sad. I have these movies as DVDs, but I never watched 3 and 4 like anymore. I haven't watched in a long time, and I just cannot enjoy them anymore because they're just too cringe. So
okay.
Yeah, but that's it with my Home Alone ranting. So we go to your number 2.
Yeah, we could go to my number 2, and well, my movie, it's about 2 poor children who have their lives turned upside down when a talking cat comes to visit them. A tall-ass, adult-sized black furry with a 3-kilometer long ass hat is just horrible to watch, and that's no further comment.
Yeah, aka Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, aka Cat in the Hat, if you didn't realize what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's my situation now. like that movie. Well, after Cats, which was, I would say Cats would be just existing in the same universe as this movie, possibly.
Just don't make any more cat movies, like,
Where
please.
exactly, and
Clearly
this
doesn't work.
there's like just adult size furries just going around in this movie. It's just,
Don't make a cat movies where
there's
a human being is acting a cat.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just if you make a cat movie, make like animation of cats or something like those are.
Lion King was
like,
good.
Yeah, like Lion King or other like
I
those
don't know.
Disney
Did you actually
movies.
have humans acting those lions? But
No,
I don't know. But
fully CGI, like the new one. If you talk about that.
yeah, but I was thinking, did they use some kind of mocap on creating the movement for the lions or something? But anyway,
I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know. But well, let me talk about why I loved this movie as a kid, like a really really young kid. Yeah, to be honest, I still find that hard to believe that I once liked this one. Well, I saw this movie tens and tens of times when I was a kid. It came out of TV it came out of TV so a lot. It was like, I think it was just popular when they had the license for to roll it on TV. It came like every second week or something.
When I was a kid, all the time on the TV.
Yeah. And like, is there a kid who wouldn't love a cartoonish character in a cartoonish world just come to your house and takes you to this like wild ride, play and break every rule your parents have placed and stuff? It's like...
Yeah. The movie has 19 Metascore.
Oh. Yeah, it's like if somebody comes to pitch you this, like, we have this cartoon character in this like a half cartoonish world, and then you have like these kids, and you have to realize it's not animated movie. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not animated movie. Like, it could work as an animated like Pixar movie or something. I don't know. Maybe, but no, just okay. I can
didn't
believe.
even realize Mike Myers was acting the cat himself. That's crazy. That makes it even more weird. Honestly.
Yeah, it's
Mike Myers, Austin Power as a cat. Come on, what the heck? 4-star rating in IMDb. Yeah,
it's not high, but it's not okay. Yeah, not even. Yeah. I like. It's 2003. Hello, who even came up with this idea? And if this movie was okay, well, yeah, the quality is pretty decent.
Yeah,
but, like, this idea could have worked in 1980s, but yeah.
Man, the first review in IMDb, it's just the title of the review is just Abomination.
Yeah,
tells pretty much.
It's pretty accurate.
Explains the movie.
Pretty accurate, I would say.
Yeah, holy shit.
It's just.
I have never seen that bad Metascore in IMDb. Never. 19.
I have seen 9 on some movie, but I don't remember what.
That's crazy, man.
But
what?
Yeah, we did talk about number 2, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we went through your Home Alone reboot 3 and 4.
Yeah.
My Cat in the Hat.
And I don't really have anything other to say about the Cat in the Hat. It's just, yeah, no. It's like a movie that kids like it because they don't realize how fucked up it is.
Yeah. Some adult on a furry suit just comes to your house and let's break shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like just as a kid you have too optimistic view of the world. You don't like think about that stuff so seriously, but like later on just realize how crazy that is.
I could turn this concept in a horror movie pretty fucking fast.
Really fast.
Really fast.
You don't even have to remake the movie. You can just edit from the original movie and you can make it a horror movie.
Yeah, just
honestly. So.
If you just like remove all laugh tracks and remove the cat's eyes and just put blank white eyes on the cat. It becomes pretty scary.
Send me this movie, and then I can edit to a horror movie.
Yeah, I probably have it on CD somewhere. Repeat for you. But like, is there any movies like you still enjoy? Like we are talking about pretty negative on all these movies, but is there some movie that you still enjoy?
There is for sure. There is actually most of the movies. Like I can say them. Like all the movies that I like, Disney cartoons that I like when I was a kid, I still like. I actually just a couple of days ago I watched this one Donald Duck short film.
Oh yeah.
And damn, I laughed the whole time. It was great. It was like 10-15 minutes, but it was awesome. Yeah. And now that we have this Disney Plus in Finland, also there's a lot of these old Disney
now we have
movies.
Pixar movies also available. It's like
I just actually when I visited, I saw here this Disney's old cartoon Robin Hood. There's
that's good.
Aladdin.
There's like a lot of Disney movies I haven't seen. There's also one really underrated movie is Bolt. It's the dog movie. It's really underrated, I have to say, but it's kind of good.
Also I try to remember what this one movie is in English because my computer is in Finnish right now for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Fox and the Hound.
Oh yeah. A Fox and the Hound. Is that actually
The Fox and the Hound? I love that. I haven't seen that in a long time, but I loved that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The main characters are a fox and a hound, basically a dog, and they are friends, but the dog's owner wants to kill the fox. And at the end, the dog ends up helping the fox too.
There's so many kids movies that I still like. They're good. Well, but there's just so much, just horrible.
That's the best thing. That's what I like the most about the Disney Plus right now. It's full of old movies that I still like. Toy Story, Ice Age, Cars.
Cars is good. Have you seen the third one?
It's
pretty new. It came out in 2000 or something.
Probably not. I remember the first one.
It might be on Disney Plus.
I remember the first one,
decent.
and I don't even remember the second one.
The second one is the James Bond one.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. There's so many goddamn short films and all of that. But sadly enough, Frozen is not something that I ever enjoyed, but it's so new. We were way too old to enjoy those movies. Like, I don't know, it's just though, like, I remember when it got super hyped. I don't remember how old we were. I have no idea. Anyways, all our like classmates, especially girls, like that movie and was like so crazy about it, and everyone watching it like 5 times in cinemas and all that. I was like, what the heck is the thing? Then like 1 or 2 years later, 1 or 2 years later, I saw it first time. I didn't actually saw it when it came out. I saw it first time when it came from TV, like 1 year later.
I have seen it also from TV. Yeah.
And I was like, even then I was like, I don't really care about this movie.
Did the movie came out when we were on like 6th grade or something? We we are pretty young still, but
I mean, it wasn't bad, but I don't think it was worth the hype. Like, it wasn't something. Maybe it's just like, of course, because I didn't see it as a kid, so I don't enjoy it as much. But like to me, it's just more like Mulan or Lion King. That's like my thing. More than Frozen, but like my sister, my little sister enjoys Frozen, and
we should just group watch a lot more movies.
We should.
There's a lot of these Disney movies that we could.
Yeah, and it's a great feature. So we need to use it more. We actually watched the Treasure Island, the old one, recently.
I believe we should just do like some our thoughts 5-minute series of us group watching and reviewing the movie afterwards as a rewatch series or something. I don't know. if that is a good comment down below, I don't know. But should we go to next one? We are fasting this through. Holy, we're kind of fast.
We can go to the next one. I can go first. So we can go to our honorable mentions, I guess.
Oh yeah, honorable mention.
So there's not much to talk about in here, but I'm just I put Puss in Boots as my honorable mention, and it's honorable mention because I don't necessarily hate it. I loved it as a kid, and he was like my favorite character in any movie at one point. When the original like Shrek movies came out. And I have this movie as a DVD, and I love this movie when I was a kid as well. And I don't necessarily hate it, but it's just last time I tried to watch it, I got bored after 30 minutes. It was like, I don't know. It just, I've grown over it. It has this problem that it's not like Lion King or Mulan, where the story and the acting is in a way that you enjoy it as a kid, but you also enjoy it as an adult. This is more like something that when you grow up, it just gets old to you, or like you like grow over it, in a way.
Well, my honorable mention is Finding Nemo. I just said Finding Nemo. Yes, the movie where Nemo gets captured and then nearly sold. Yeah, every kid probably liked this movie. Yeah. And I think I liked it as a kid also, but now I really can't watch it. I get so annoyed by that other fish who legit is so dumb, and then the one with his dad everywhere. It's just and then there's the seagulls. They're pretty annoying, and then there's that one kid. I would like to use the more powerful word on every these cases: the dumb kid and the seagulls and the dumb fish. There's just I would like to use a word, but that's not for YouTube. So the kid is just. I would like to say it, but the kid is pretty dumb and annoying, and the seagulls are pretty dumb and annoying. But especially the one freaking fish.
I was actually kind of surprised that you had this in your list. But then again, I haven't watched this movie since I was a kid. I think 10 years. Yeah. So I cannot really say anything about it. Maybe I should watch it, but then I don't know if I want to ruin my thoughts about this movie. Or like, I don't want to ruin the feeling that I have from this movie, because to me it's a movie that I remember. I don't remember anything about this movie except that I enjoyed it as a kid. I don't know if I want to ruin that by watching it again and be like, okay, this was a shit movie.
Understandable.
But
it's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking bad.
Okay.
I can't stand it. But if we are that's I have nothing else to say, so should we?
Yeah, there's not much for me to say about this movie since I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, I wanna go to number ones? Or?
Yeah, we can go to my number one, which is there's the same reason why this movie is in this list and why The Cat in the Hat is in this list, in a way that when you watch it as an adult, it's kind of fucked up. And it's B-movie. And do I need to tell much? I mean, if somebody doesn't know this movie, well, the premise, the synopsis story of this movie is basically woman and a bee has a relationship with each other, Do I need to tell anything? Like, I think that's everything you need to know about this movie.
Yeah,
bee is dating a human being.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing else going on. There's a bee who escapes the hive. Like, I don't know why is that not permitted for bees.
the bee just it's his first time, and then he gets lost and gets into this apartment and gets to know into this adult human being.
Oh yeah.
Adult
It's so
woman, and then they start dating and stuff. Well, not necessarily dating, but they have like this random relationship.
I have seen the movie multiple times, but it's still kind of, I don't know.
At first, the bee is like scared of the girl. And then he starts to have.
Yeah, and then one point there's like court case. They're in a court doing something like bee rights or something, and don't like normal honeybees just live like a year and then they die or something.
Yeah.
So there's like a under-year-old bee going with bee rights to, I don't know, and then they bring a bear to the courtroom. I don't know, how does that make any sense? Well, it's a animation movie, kids movie. Yeah, that kind of makes sense if they bring a brown bear on the court. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happens in the US, that they bring a brown bear to the court. But the movie is pretty. I don't know. It's like, if we have a watch-along, not watch-along, I mean like a group watch list of movies we go through, that's not on the list, I have to say. It's totally off the list. Yeah. But do you have something to say?
I need to share you this one clip later on. It's like a crazy scene they have with this woman. I don't remember is this even in the movie, but it was this like... I remember this was like some kind of like behind the scene material, but basically the bee and the woman is like flying because the woman has like some kind of airplane.
Oh, okay.
Or like this small one person, this like old airplane, and she's flying with that, and she has like this red smoke coming out of it, and she makes this heart in the air.
Okay.
And then she just straight up flies into a mountain and fucking explodes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they actually animated it.
Is that a blooper or like deleted scene?
No.
I have the B movie. Where's that?
Wait, I'm gonna share it to you. It's it's amazing.
Note for viewers: we watched this clip, so there's probably 5-minute cut on the podcast recording here, or there was. You probably don't even notice it, but yeah, we watched the clip, and like this woman's laying this little parasail aircraft with a single shitty engine does like fucking backflips and has a smoke machine and something, and then crashes into the mountain. Crashes and burns. I thought this was like some like those like funny edits where people like make fun of this movie.
Yeah, somebody just in YouTube making a crazy parody, but no, it's actually
that's actually
the scene they made.
That's actually, I don't know, is that in the movie or is it a deleted scene or something? I don't know.
No, that is, I think it's a deleted scene.
There might be an extended cut that I haven't seen.
Who knows? Who knows with this movie? Honestly, it's a crazy movie anyway. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Maybe we should just go to your next one, which is maybe less fucked up, at least.
Well, in some ways, but some ways not. There's a lot of videos I have seen which make this movie franchise pretty fucked up. Well, anyways, true. But the movie franchise I'm talking about is Harry Potter, and surprise to somebody, I don't know, maybe not, but at least the earlier. I'm talking at least the earlier 1 to 4 movies, which are pretty. Those came out when I was actually a kid, so they class as a. But the later ones they came out later, of course. I don't know.
Yeah, hard to put in this list when you were not a kid, even when you first time watched them. So yeah. At least the new. Well, I don't know. Well. We were kind of kids or early teenagers when the Harry Potters came out, but the
early ones came like before 2000.
Yeah, the Fantastic Beasts and all that. It's a different.
I haven't even seen those ones. But...
Yeah, well, I haven't seen even these, so
yeah.
What do I know?
You have hard time commenting on this category, but
yeah.
Yeah, like not as a little kid, but kid as anyway. Like who wouldn't like this? Well, and movies where there's like flying cars and these like brooms or something, and like magic and some like monsters and adventure and like just being on a magic school and being a witch or a wizard and some kids dream of that. Personally, no way. I'd never see these movies as that type of Star Wars. Is always my movies, but when I was a kid, totally. But like now thinking back, what was I thinking? Like when I liked those first 4 movies, they're basically just non-brainers where Harry and the other folks just solve problems that the adults in the school can solve these problems, but it's like Harry Potter and like his first grade. Somebody in first grader just goes and like solves a thing or kills
and before he goes to the school, he doesn't even believe in any of that stuff.
He doesn't even know that there's these things, so he should be so confused. Like there's this there's the big snake on the one just like kills people by staring at them, and they don't even find that like adult professionals who are like most powerful wizards or something. They don't even fucking find the fucking snake or something. There's a lot of cuts in this. My lines probably, or I don't know. We don't have monetization yet, so might go with the curse words here. And then there's the.
Well, it's part of our thing. We curse anyway, so let's just be real.
Yeah, and then there's the guy who steals the rock from the basement of the school, which is like I would grade as a weapon, like a weapon of mass destruction or something. It had like power to heal somebody and I don't know, destroy something. I don't remember it so long time ago. I saw the first movie, but well, of course, the whole magic stuff. They have like basically they give a weapon. They give a weapon that you can kill somebody. Actually, if you just know the right words to a first grader, it's just like, what is going?
I don't know. Like, I don't know much about these movies. But
yeah, I have to like tell you, there's these bad guys who like actually can kill people with these like spells. And it's not like they have to just know the like exact words and how to just twist their wrist basically or something. I don't really know how this thing works. But if there's like and it's like of course they have a laws there or something, like if you do that you are like life in prison or something. They have this like of course, but it's still like if you can have this can be like future United States or something. Give a revolver to a first grader if he just knows how to pull the trigger, basically. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
Only thing that I know about Harry Potter is that there was a movie called Harry Potter and some stone or something like that.
It's probably the first one. Where's the stone and the guy on the basement? I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, we actually visited York, where where this movie was.
Yeah, we were in York.
Filmed.
Yeah, the Wizard Town or something was filmed in York, UK. Yeah, well, the whole movie is filmed in UK, but
yeah, okay. I just googled. There's a movie called Harry Potter, Stone of Resurrection.
Okay, I don't know.
So that's what I remember, but I don't know. Anyways.
Okay.
The way I've always seen, I cannot talk about the movies themselves, but the way I've always seen Harry Potter as is just like, I guess it's some movies that you are gonna love even as an adult if you have read the books. I think and I don't wanna hate on these movies or anything like that, but that's just the way I see. I just think it's just if you have read the books and you love reading books and you love the books, then you're gonna love these movies no matter what, really.
Yeah.
And if you haven't read the books, then these movies, especially if you don't watch them as kids or if you watch them as adults, they can disappoint you because they're kind of like a weird and you don't really understand the world. I think that, but it's hard for me to say. I haven't really seen. I have only seen like half of
That's
some
kind
of
of
these
good.
movies.
That's kind of
Some of
good
those movies.
point for one of my notes later on this. But about the first 4 movies, which are now the part of what I don't like, especially don't like because they're just childish and stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, the newer ones after, is it called Goblet of Fire or something? The 4th one, the movies get kinda decent. And well, the movies are aged with the fans basically, which is a nice concept. I like. Like you have this,
kind of like in
audience.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
For example.
Well, the rating stayed the same, but the content went from like childish conversation to mass murder and torture and well, it's it's tough. And the movies aged with the fans, and like the newer ones are made for older audience, and they're still a bit hard to watch. Like you don't like the first ones, so you don't like the characters, so it just has this like snowball effect. But I actually like one of the newer ones where I don't know the movie's name. There's this like pink lady like who comes to the school and teaches stuff, and she's like a minister or something, and I don't know, is she coming as a like headmaster for the school or something, but she basically tortures people and stuff.
Okay.
And like cuts like writing, like tattoos them, but with the like just flesh cuts just people, like it's pretty serious or something. But I like that movie a bit, but that's a good point what you said about earlier on the books, because I have read this movie as a book. I don't know, was it a school thing or do I actually have the book somewhere? Maybe have gotten as a gift.
I don't remember it being a school thing.
Okay,
at least, but,
well, it's like 800 page book or something. I don't know, it's pretty long.
Unless it was something like we can choose the book and then you have chosen. I don't know. It's a super long book.
Believe,
I don't think
then I have gotten it as a gift. I have it probably on my bookshelf. I have to look for that.
You have a lot of cousins who like Harry Potter, so
totally
that makes sense.
They will probably kill somebody to go there. Not really, but they are pretty hard fans of this type of. And also,
I imagine them being jealous for you getting to go to York.
We have had conversation about that, and I showed them the pictures and the photos and pictures and the videos we made from
crazy.
that trip. In that trip, we lived 3 months in UK.
that 3 month trip,
that trip,
exactly.
You can call it 3-4 months living in UK a trip.
Small visit.
A small visit. Short layover on the airport. And I have to also note the pink woman on the movie kind of reminds me of our English teacher in primary school. And she was basically son of a witch. Or I don't know. She was kind of good teacher, but the like way I saw her was basically as this character sometimes. I have to show the photo so you might see some connection. I don't know why did I.
Yeah, well, I can imagine in a way because I can tell a little story. I'm actually glad that most likely she will never hear this podcast. It's a good thing. But I remember the story when we had like these English translation tasks, and we had to translate what football is in English. And I translated it as soccer.
Yeah, because you like American English more. Yeah,
and she marked it wrong answer.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it was a whole thing when my parents called to the school and asked about it, and there's a lot of stuff going on because of that. Well, not a lot, of course. It's not that crazy thing, but still, my parents called about it, and And then actually later on in a similar type of test there, I think it was, I don't remember the word, but I'm guessing it was like something like elevator.
Yeah, I was imagining.
And I put elevator and not lift. She didn't want to go through the same thing again, so she marked it right, but she like put a side note for some reason. She had to put a side note that you can also say lift, because she had some weird obsession with the British English. So
yeah, like
and there's nothing wrong with the British English. I'm used to say lift now sometimes because of the living in Leeds for a couple of months.
A small layover on Leeds.
Yeah. But it was weird. Just side note, you can also say lift, like
technically if they're trying to teach us English, and it's more likely to us to speak somebody who speaks British English than like American style English. The accent switches in UK pretty. Every 50 kilometers, there's different accent, but
true. But like I would understand like putting a side note that you can also say like this. But after what happened first with the whole soccer football thing, like after that, it's hard to not imagine it being like this obsession with British English. I don't know, it's weird.
let me send the photo.
Okay.
Of this pink lady. The character is called Dolores Umbridge. If somebody who knows the movies didn't realize, I don't know how is there no way, but yeah, I think we are through with this. I think
I just gotta say, I think Pink Lady is a great description. I have never heard or seen about the character, but
let me
Pink Lady is a great way to describe it.
It's on Discord right now.
Well, that is pretty much a Pink Lady. Wow.
Yeah.
she does look like our English teacher.
Yeah. You
That's
can imagine
crazy.
what, yeah.
And I remember our English teacher not liking me at all in primary school. Well, we had a couple of English teachers, but the first one I remember, she did not like me, and there was a lot of shit going on. Anyways.
Well, there's of course.
It was like me. It was like you and later on, like you and our last Finnish teacher, or yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mother language.
She didn't like you. Anyways, yeah, that's
the week. I don't know. Is talking about children's school, being a child in school. Experiences, anything movie related, but if somebody wants to see that, comment down below. We can do that as a special edition episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I think we are true. I think we are true with this list. I like first when we started recording, we were on the like honorable mentions. It was like maybe 25-minute mark. I was like, there's no way this episode is going over half an hour, and I was about to say that should we talk something else, but we had two pretty solid mid talks. We had talk about MCU and movies we still enjoy, and our top 3 list plus honorable mentions. Yeah,
we went off rail much more times than we have previously went, and I like that. I think that's a great way to do podcast. I think that's like a natural way to make podcast.
It's not forced.
Yeah. So, if you have any movies that we didn't talk about, what the fuck happened there?
I don't know. What is happening?
Anyways, if you have any movies you wanna comes to your mind that you liked as kids and not really like necessarily anymore, then comment down below. And also, if you like this episode, you can like, and if you want to see more from us, then also subscribe, maybe hit the notification bell. But you know how the YouTube you probably know how it works at this point. Maybe even better than us. So yeah, that's everything for this episode. Hopefully we're gonna see you next week when we most likely are gonna talk about movie soundtracks, which is gonna be interesting. We both like movies and we both like music and movie soundtracks also. So That's gonna be interesting episode. So hope you're gonna tune in there then as well, and hope we're gonna see you there. But yeah, that's everything. Hope you're gonna have a great day. There's a lot of hoping, it seems like. Anyways, hope you're gonna have a great day, rest of the day, and we're gonna maybe see you in our next episode. Goodbye.
I don't know about that one, but bye.
Bye.